What is going on, everyone? My name's Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology, the Titans action, spawning in the bottom of the map in the red color, playing as Poseidon. His name is the Rapl. His opponent today in the blue color, playing as Loki, not moving to his zebra. I wonder why. His name is Matreiuss. He could be waiting on hunting dogs, but I don't understand what's happening here in this game at all. Anyways, neither here nor there. We will see how this game's going to go. Loki versus Poseidon on Oasis. Lots of shenanigans to be afoot here. This map here is both good and bad for both players. Now, the reason for that is mostly because, well, the Poseidon player, he's going to be able to wall very, very easily and defend against the Loki. But the Loki is going to be able to get a lot of hurtables in this game with the double Ulsarg opening, which is absolutely huge. But right now, it's looking like Rapl is going to be able to clean up a couple of them that haven't been picked up by Matreiuss. And the scouting at this point is looking like it's slightly favoring Rapl as he's managed to scout the middle of the map, and Matreiuss is scouting the sides. He wanted to finish the chicken. True. You got to get all 75 food. Why waste it? Why is the zebra dead? A single tear was shed for the inefficiency. One of the big advantage I see a lot of times on streams, on the YouTube comments, I see a lot of times where someone will ask me, why does Boit kill so many of his hunt at the start of the game? And the answer is quite simple. You don't want your villagers bumping into each other at the start of the game. And you want the animals to die as close to your drop-off point as possible so that you can get as much food income from it as possible. When you then jump into the North, though, it completely changes because you have a movable drop site. So you actually only want to kill one animal at a time for the most part. Sometimes you can kill two animals off when they're close to each other and you want no bumping in time, you want max efficiency, but you definitely want to gain as much food out of these zebra as you possibly can. So there's the explanation. So the efficiency goes up, the quantity goes down. Exactly, Antos. He understands. Now, unlike in Age of Empires 2, where the decay is very, very pronounced, you really see it. But also, I think the villager bumping situation is much, much lower as well on Age of Empires 2. So it's just that the decay rate isn't that high on Age of Mythology, and the bump rate is pretty huge as well in this game. So you just want to avoid that as best as you can. You can see exactly here for Rapl, he's picked off both of these giraffe, even though there's only 3 villagers here, so that these animals are very close to his drop-off point, living the dream. Looking like it's going to be a bit of a late advance here for Rapl. One thing that I will never understand is late advances with Poseidon. You get lure, you get everything. You need to advance fast against Norse to get advantages, but this is not going to happen here for Rapl. And it's looking like Matreiuss may have not found his giraffe, or they've all been stolen. Has he already eaten? Oh, he's over here. He's got one giraffe. It looks like just one. Surely he hasn't eaten it all yet. Anyways, Hermes coming through. Matreiuss is going to be advancing very, very shortly. I'm sure he's going to go through Forseti. In this matchup, I would love to see Heimdall more, but I just don't think it's going to be that good. The idea being that you can go for super early walls and live the dream that way. Play more into like a heroic age orientated strategy for Norse. But just against Poseidon, I do think that Forseti is going to be able to carry you for the most part with those Hall of Thane's Hersa to deal with your opponent's Hippocon and everything else. So we'll see how it's all going to go. And also this matchup is more of one of those matchups where going for Hippocon over the Hoplites is going to be sometimes better, though an Ares Rush, if you go Ares, I definitely prefer to go Hoplite Toxotes instead of the Stables. So it's lots of different options. But in the end of the day, we're going to be seeing Matreiuss in his base. There's not going to be a whole lot of damage that Rapl's going to be able to do. So the best type of idea here for Rapl is going to be getting to the heroic age, getting Hippaspist out, and seeing what he's going to do here. Husbandry coming through for Matreiuss. We see the Skrelling getting taken down as well. And the Skrelling trying to get back. I do think this early husbandry that Rapl's got, as we see Antos commenting on it, is very, very good. Getting as much food into these goats as fast as you can is something that is super value on a map that has not very much hunt, not very much food. Because otherwise you jump onto them super early and you just don't get that much. And Matreiuss has also got early husbandry as well. So they start fattening very, very quickly, as we do see one centaur has been picked off. But, oh, he doesn't manage to snipe the troll. The troll is with 1 HP there. We're going to be able to see that healing spring come in. Troll's going to heal all the way back up. What a dream for Matreiuss here in this game. As the Ursa come back. I mean, he's not healing him back up, though. Heal him back up! And we see the troll coming back in. Rapl sees said troll, and he's like, let me kill him. I want to kill him. Matreiuss going to wander said troll up to the top. 1 HP. Troll just hanging out. He does heal if he throws stones, though. He can heal himself that way, as we see the Ursa coming through. They do not have Hall of Thanes just yet, so it's definitely a possibility to take this fight here. So we see the troll getting picked up before it can do too much damage there. The Ursa simply just taking small amounts of fights here. Will he get away? 4 HP in this Ursa. Does not manage to get away. One thing that one thing Matreiuss could have done there, if his plan was to take that fight, was to leave one Ursa back in that fight in order to speed walk the units away. And there is the watchtowers coming through for Matreiuss. And that basically indicates to Rapl that he has gotten enough value and he should stop making units. Is this a military academy? It is. And he should go to the heroic age. He could even go straight to the mythic age behind this as well. And just sit in his base with his units. It's got to 7-minute mark at this point. The Norse generally has the advantage here for the most part. So pulling back to home and maybe getting your own watchtowers is a way to go. It's the villagers coming over here. Rapl's got some sort of sixth sense about this. Like, I have no idea why he's over here. It looks like the Hippocon spot the Hersa will pull away as this villager is trying to get these walls up. The raid's going to be coming in. We'll see if Rapl can get back to his base or not to defend against this, because this villager will indeed be picked off. Matreiuss is going to be very happy about small snipes in this game. Very late Hall of Thanes, but he did have to get that watchtower. We do see an attempt there from Matreiuss to dodge the granary line of sight, which is very interesting if he decided to do that intentionally or not, but Rapl does know he's here. And Rapl coming through. We see Eyes of the Forest, or Eyes in the Forest, I should say, coming in, and he's going to be pulling back as Rapl sits in his base on the way to the heroic age. Farms slowly starting to come down. Armory coming up as well. This is a beautiful spy as well from Rapl, as his armory about to pop, and he will be able to advance very, very shortly. Now, I do think there's an interesting argument to be made about Njord against Poseidon as well, similar to Njord against Ra, but more importantly that that Loki might not want to have to deal with ceasefire that much. So you cast the Walking Woods and then ceasefire goes clicked and you still have the Walking Woods afterwards. As opposed to Flaming Weapons, which gets taken down too easily. What is that farm? Build it in the right spot! Actually, Matreiuss is one of the better farm builders. As opposed to this farm, which is awful. I just want to know. I think you should. I think farm placement is actually one of those things that is super undervalued for top players, and is really, really important. I think it's it nets you so much more food than you actually think over the game. And it only takes 1 second to consider where you're going to put the farm. And we will be seeing Matreiuss going Bragi, Aphrodite coming through. And we'll see how he's going to go. There is a world where you can get a solid gold staff here for both players. Gold staff, but this wall here and this wall here completely makes it very difficult for you to actually get one. We see the Rapalian Katoskopos getting sniped here. I wouldn't be surprised if Rapl goes straight to the Mythic Age here. There's the market. This is a man after my own heart. A man after my own. This is peak Greek theory right now, ladies and gentlemen. Semi-fast Mythic Age, roughly 70 population of military units that you built at the start of the game to force out watchtowers and force defensive play. And then straight to the Mythic Age. Earthquake, live the dream. And we'll see if it's going to work or not. The big problem here for Rapl is going to be potentially gold. Though he's got 400 left. It's going to be gold. He's going to be making those Hypaspis, but he's going to have some issues coming in as Matreiuss is spamming units out. He's got a lot of resources in the bank. Rapl will be able to click up. The walls will get all taken out here. This villager not long for this world at all as Matreiuss comes in. Snipes that one, gets an Einherjar spawn here, which is going to help out a little bit as the Hypaspis should start getting taken out. He's also got the Pegasus coming through to hit an Earthquake as well, as we see the Talent Center coming up for Matreiuss, as well as the Hill Fort. Both of these will fall to an Earthquake. It just depends on which town center or which area you want to take out. Clicking Earthquake on this home town center could kill off a whole bunch of houses as well, as a timing attack can push nicely. Now, Aphrodite was the god of choice for Rapl. One thing you can do with it is click Earthquake on this location and you hit a whole bunch of damage onto the villages, and then you click Curse, and then you can pick off even more villages with Curse than you otherwise would have because of less HP and it's more villager deaths. So it's not completely crazy. It's just that he's also going to be building a Hypaspis, and he knows that there's going to be potential for raiding cavalry or Jarl coming out, so cursing that is not going to be a bad thing either. But at this point, the Pegasus flying over here, ready to hit that Earthquake immediately, and Matreiuss is going to be hurting quite a bit against this one. And essentially, what Rapl needs to do here is he needs to have villagers over here walling this side of the map off so that the villagers can't come up and take these gold mines. And then Rapl can put 100% of the pressure onto this position with his superior army, given the Hypaspis. So you do see the immediate Earthquake here. Will the Talent Center go down? Did we see Masons? Matreiuss has got a big brain. He does have a big brain. We'll see. We'll see if that's going to be enough damage or not from Rapl. He does still have a lot of advantage here. He's in the Mythic Age. He's going to have the Nemean line. He's picking up a whole bunch of units. The Hearser is trying to repair this one back up. All of the goats were picked off as well. The temple comes back up. The houses have to be thrown back up as well. As we are going to be seeing the gate getting taken down as Rapl going to try and push in. He has left his Pegasus on this position. 2 HP remaining on that one, just to keep an eye on that. Can send the Nemean Lion around to start hitting some raids on the home location here. Matreiuss 98 population, Rapl 115 population. A huge advantage in pop here. He's able to take down an Ulf Jarl, or just about to take down an Ulf Jarl. Is the Hill Fort going to sit here? Do we see any villagers pushing forward for Rapl? No, we do not. The Chimera are going to swing around to the top side of the map, as I am sure that Matreiuss wants to move somewhere where there is going to be gold, but he's not actually there yet. He doesn't have a market up either, so he can't trade just yet. We see the second town center coming down for Rapl, the double wall over here as well to protect this gold mine completely. And there is the flaming weapons, as we see ceasefire clicked. No ceasefire. I mean, he's going to win the fight, I think. These Hypaspis do so much damage. I guess Rapl knows better than me. He completely brutalizes this fight. All those units fall. You do have to remember that Hypaspis do 275% damage to infantry, and the Hearser only get plus 100% damage. And Rapl gets the dub there. Rapl gets the dub. Big, big win there. Showing off the semi-fast mythic that we've talked about so much for Greek players. And even though the Earthquake didn't manage to kill off the town center, that Mason's grab from Matreiuss was very smart. It didn't end up mattering in the end.
Yes.
And he gets the dub. I would have just ceasefire immediately, taken the advantage, and then won. But I mean, Rapl knows how strong these pacifists are. He gets the dub very, very easily, and we see a little bit of credit there from Rapl. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this game, please consider hitting the follow on the Twitch. If you guys are on the YouTubes, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next game.